Hey, Ron World Entertainment, and then more highlighting how Disney just hates everyone that does not follow their train of thought, that criticizes their movies, that just doesn't follow along with what they say. We're being told once again that we're bigots, that we're sexist, that we're racist, that we're all the ists and phobes. And why? Well, because it's not their movies that suck. We are the problems. Yeah, apparently the movies aren't bad. Oh no, they're not losing hundreds of millions of dollars each time they come out because they are just poor writing, poor directing, poor acting, poor storytelling. No, it's none of that. It's because we're all bigots. Yeah. And this is coming from a Disney executive. Yep, a Disney executive. And if the Disney executive is saying this out loud, then what are they saying behind the doors, behind the walls at Disney? I wonder. So we're going to have a look at exactly what they wrote. But before we do, just a quick thing, reminder and whatnot. There is now merch available. New t-shirts, glasses, hoodies, whatever. It's all up there. You can head to the store. There's more variety on the store rather than just browsing on the actual channel. But you can use the channel to get to it. And hit that sub button and the like button. Helps out a lot. And we're almost at 1,000 subs. It's right there. It's right in reach. It's so close you can taste it. Hell, so close you can smell it. I don't know if it smells good, but whatever. Any help, support the channel. Thanks for being here as well. So let's check this out. So, here is what we get. So this comes from a guy called Sonny Bunch, who wrote, I love this. From Matt Belloni's newsletter, Disney cannot fail. It can only be failed by the mouth-breathing bigots who refuse to acknowledge the greatness of their films. And he releases what this executive has said. And wait till you hear this. So light feedback this holiday week, but I want to share a DM I got from a Disney executive in response to Thursday's column on whether the politicization of the Disney brand impacts box office. So this is of course in response to that leaked video of Bob Iger and stuff, and has that affected, going political, the box office. Here's what the executive says. Everyone says it's the movies, stupid, which is an easy thing for people to say. More appealing movies are a great way to jump the political issues. But more and more, our audience, or the segment of the audience that has been politicized, equate the perceived messaging in a film as a quality issue. They won't say they find female empowerment distasteful in the Marvels or Star Wars, the latest trilogy starring Daisy Ridley, but they will say they don't like those movies because they are, quote, bad. So, make better movies becomes code for make movies that conform to regressive gender stereotypes or put men front and center in the narrative, which is what you're seeing now and what Bob Iger's pivot is about right now at Disney executive. So there you're hearing, it's not that the movies are bad, it's that you're too stupid and a bigot to enjoy them. Yet, the fact that he now says saying a movie is bad is code for saying we want gender stereotypes put back into the movies. Have you ever heard something so stupid in your life? So you're hearing there as well that they're not going to go out and try and actually fix the problems with their movies. The likes of, hey, maybe we shouldn't give a $200+ million franchise and movie to someone who's never directed a movie in their lives. No. It's simply, oh no, if the movie fails, we're just going to say the fans were bigots again. That's what happened. It's nothing to do with the fact that that director wasn't qualified. Those writers have never written something that was successful, and we had so much studio interference and we had no idea what we were doing, what we were even looking for to get out of this movie. We're just going to shovel the same crap in front of you, but tell you it's different, and if you don't like it, well, you're the problem, not the movie. Every single movie that's failing can't all be because people are bigots and racists and homophobes and all this crap. It makes no sense. But wait to hear what else is happening with Disney. Something quite interesting. So according to a new report from the Digital Bits, 20 classic titles from the Fox catalogue have been remastered in 4K. But Disney currently has no plans to release them. This means no video on demand, no Disney Plus release, and no physical media release. The potential silver lining here, as outlined in the report, is that Sony Pictures Home Entertainment has inked a deal to handle all of Disney's physical media releases going forward, which could mean a streamlining of the company's physical media production process and maybe a release for some of these titles in the future. So, two big takeaways there. The first big takeaway is this deal with Sony and Disney. Now, it's not Sony are going to make movies for them or Disney are going to make movies for Sony. No, it's simply that they are going to handle all the physical media catalog for Disney. So if Disney want new, I don't know, Fantasia box sets or, you know, Lion King box sets or anything like that, whether it's the remakes or the originals, that Sony's entertainment end of things will handle all that, because Disney really don't want to focus on physical media anymore. Like, they're not even releasing physical media in Australia at all, in any shape or form, which is ridiculous. But the fact that they have 20 classic titles from Fox, and that number also they've said maybe more than that. It's not the case of they got these movies and they converted them to 4K and remastered them. No. Quite the opposite. They were already remastered and ready to go, and Disney have buried them. So when you're seeing a lot of these movies that people are saying, hey, how the hell have we not got a 4K release of this movie yet? There's partially one of your reasons, because these studios have them and are refusing to release them. Why do they hate us? Why do they not want to make money? Clearly not, because you have an executive saying screw the fans, our films aren't bad, they're just bigots. And screw the fans if you think we're going to invest in giving you physical media. Because if they don't give us physical media and they just dump all this stuff on Disney Plus, what do they get to do? They get to change it. Yes, because they love to change it and alter it and put in little warnings here and there and remove scenes and edited scenes for movies that had nothing to do with them. Nothing to do with them. I am, of course, referring to the Fox movies. Just look at the Avatar situation. Or sorry, not Avatar, The Abyss. That in Britain, their censors said, hey, we need that rat scene removed. What happened? Disney went, absolutely no problem, we'll remove that. And then James Cameron's studio, the Lighthouse thing, came in and went, you're not removing that at all. No, you're not changing it. So what happened? The movie's not getting released in the UK. It's banned from the 4K remastered version on Blu-ray in the UK. Why do they hate us? Why? Well, why will they not learn from their mistakes? Stop trying to change things. Stop calling the fans the problem. They're hateful, they're toxic, they're this, they're that, or everything else. When every one of your movies is failing. There can't be that many. How do they sit there and say they're such a small minority? We don't need to worry about them. And yet all their $100 million movies absolutely tank at the box office. And yet we get blamed by being told, oh, you're just bigots and stuff. Well, where was the larger audience that you made that crap for? Where were all the women that you made the Marvels for? More men went to see the Marvels than women. Where are all the LGBT QXYZ, can't believe what it is, where are they showing up in massive numbers? Apparently they're so big in numbers you think they could fill out all the theatres and earn your movies money, but no, it's almost like they don't go and buy any of your crap. Weird that, isn't it? But there you go, an executive inside Disney telling you how much they hate you, how much were the problems, and how much they're not going to change a goddamn thing, while at the same time saying we also don't want to make money because we're not going to release these 4K Blu-rays that we have. Ridiculous. So anyway, with that, I'll leave it there for this one. So cheers, I'll catch you in the next one.